Hi, this is Dr. Diogo Alves, DSDApp Head Instructor. And first, I want to congratulate you for being interested in getting a full understanding into our app. I want to make sure that you master your digital smile design because as a dentist myself, I understand the value of better communicating with your patients, with your team members, along with creating beautiful facially-driven smile designs. So let's get started. On your top left, you will see the menu bar. So let's tap on that. And here you will see New Case, My Patients, DSD Center, Try Me, Chat, Account, and Logout. Under New Case, we have 3 sessions: Patient Documentation, New Project, and Order to DSD Center. Even though you're not a gold member yet, meaning your plan is still not activated, a few tools of the app are still available for you. For example, your patient documentation. Generally, collecting and sharing different patient files with your lab can be very time-consuming. And thinking about that, we have made sharing the patient documentation with your lab, your team, or other specialists available to everyone free of charge. Simply share your patient documentation files with your lab or a team via email or Dropbox. And I will show you how easy it is. And I will show you how simple it is. The app will tell you where to place each photo. On the first box, for example, it says frontal facial rested. You tap on this plus sign. You select from where your photos are being downloaded. Just tap gallery, for example. And add your photo there. We have frontal facial smile. And just so you know, you can also take the photo by tapping Take Photo. And you can fill out as many pictures as you like. You can also insert your intraoral scanner by tapping plus. And since we have a direct connection with iTero, I can tap on iTero and then bring it straight from the cloud of iTero and DSDApp. If you don't have an iTero, you can still download your intraoral scanner through Dropbox, Google Drive, iCloud, or Box. Here you can take a look at the STL just to make sure this is the one that you want to insert into the patient's digitalization. On your bottom right, you have the next button, so let's tap there. Let's add the name of the patient. And let's tap Share Files right in the bottom of the screen. We give you an option of sending it to a Dropbox or an email. Make sure that your iPad is already connected with your email account or your Dropbox account. So DSDApp will send the complete documentation you created, including the pictures, intraoral scanners, CBCT, within a zip file. And it's very simple to open it once you receive it. And that's it. Since you're not a gold member yet, you're not able to save this case into your account. But you can export all of the patient's digitalization into one zip file, free of charge. Now let's go back. Another great feature as a new registered is that you can start practicing your new smile designs in 2D and 3D, free of charge. To do that, under New Project, tap Try Me. Select 2D. Here, you have 4 different cases to practice. You can change the cases by tapping the next button, which is right on your right lower corner. Let's start with this one. You tap Try Me. So the artificial intelligence will already calibrate the photo for you. However, you can always drag the target into the place where you think is the most accurate. Place this vertical line into the distal of 8 and distal of 9. Place the incisal line into the incisal edges of the central incisors. Under Smile Frame, let's set the incisal curve. Let's tap on the target, and under Position Target, let's bring that up. Make sure that the incisal line is following the lower lip of the patient. You can move the smile frame to the right or to the left. Let's now get the proportions. Once you're done creating your smile frame, let's go then to the Smile Donator library. Under Smile Donator library, you can find real people's smile frames. So we have John Hatso smile frames, where you can match one tooth with another. We have DSD Smile Donator library, and if you click on the name of the donator, you'll be able to see the face of who donated that smile. This way you can compare the shape of the face of this donator with the shape of the face of your real patient. So let's select a smile donator. You can go to Adjust Shapes. So let's say you don't like this canine. So you can change the canine by sliding slider up and down. In Adjust Shapes, let's turn the frame off. Let's eliminate the tooth that is not being shown into the patient's picture by tapping the tooth and tapping delete in the bottom. You can turn right and left off, and here you can position the tooth into wherever you think is the best. Turn the color on. This is not the final color, but it's easier for you to design. Make sure there is no gap in between each tooth. If you want to learn more about this step of smile design, on your right top corner there is this play button. Let's turn the right and left wizard off and place the teeth where we think is the best for the patient's treatment planning. So for example, let's tap on tooth number 7. You can bring it down by tapping the target that faces down. You can make a little longer, you can make a little shorter, you can make wider, narrower, or you can make the tooth grill all together. It's your choice now to design the most facially driven smile design for the patient. If you like this canine, for example, and you want to make the canine of the opposite side, if you like this canine, for example, and you want tooth number if you like this tooth number 11 and you want tooth number 6 to look the same, just tap on tooth 11 and tap reflect. Now you have both sides the same. Now you have both canines looking the same. Once you're done designing, you can always tap on these 4 red arrows on your right top corner and take a look at the patient's face to make sure that your design is facially driven. Let's tap next. Let's mark the lip. The lip should be marked at the wet borderline of the upper lip. And this is kind of a Photoshop. So everything that is inside of the area that is marked will be copied. And the new smile will be underneath the area that is marked. Let's tap Controls. And now let's select a color for this smile. We have 10 different colors. Select the one that you think is the best for the patient. Let's go to Adjust Colors, and here you can adjust the color of the teeth set by moving these sliders of brightness, saturation, warmth, contrast, tint, and blur. You can turn link right and left on and tap on the last tooth and make that last tooth darker. So it will look like this new smile is actually in the patient's mouth. Let's add some warmth and make it darker. And here you can play around. If you want to learn more about each step, on your right top corner there is a play button, and you'll be able to see the tutorial on how to do every single step of a smile design. Gum layer. If you want to add a gum layer, let's say for example you want to do some sort of perio procedure, you can add the gum layer, turn it on, and you can mimic the final result of the perio surgery procedure. And you can make it smaller, longer. You can move it, as you can see it over there. So it's a full set of gum. You will just place them where you want it. Let's go to stamp tool. And it's like a Photoshop. So if there is any teeth that is showing up, for example, right here on tooth number 8, you press copy, you copy an area close to this existing teeth that is showing up, you go and tap paste and you start tapping that area to cover everything up. Let's go and do the same thing over here on tooth number 12, so the patient will really understand how the new smile will look like. Tap unlock, and here you have the new design. Let's go to finalize. And now you can create a wow factor to your patient by doing the before and after slide. You can share this with your social media, or send it to your email, or if you're already a gold member, you can share this with your lab technician, your team members, or even with your own patient. And then we press before and after. You can add the signature of your office. You can add the logo of your office as well. You can go to bleaching, and under bleaching you'll be able to bleach the lower teeth so it matches with the upper teeth. You can zoom in with your 2 fingers and slide your finger or your Apple Pencil into the bottom teeth so it matches with the upper teeth. You hit apply, done. And then again, you can share it with your social media, share it with your email as well. You can share this side-by-side picture with your social media, or send it to the patient's personal email or to your team members or lab. Just a heads up, only send it to your social media if you have the patient's consent. Then let's go back here. And here you can communicate with your lab. You can make any drawings that you think it would help your team members or the lab technician understand your project. Then you hit apply. You can also add some notes by pressing and hold. And then you hit done. You can add more notes by pressing and hold. And if you have any other doubt, or if you want to learn more about each step, on your right top corner, there is a play button, and that is in every single screen. So you can always play that button and you will learn more about each step of this Maya design.